Oh, I need to fix that. There we go. So we're kind of starting a little bit late. Hopefully the audio is sounding good. Let me go ahead and adjust this real quick. See if we can go ahead and make it sound awesome. All right, need to do one more thing real fast. Get me all plugged in and situated. Look at these epic tunes playing in the background. Heck yeah. That's what we need. Because America. Let's see here. There we go. All right. Still think the audio may be a little loud for... Of course, I've got dumb me. I can go ahead and turn this down just a wee bit so it's not blaring in my ears. But that's our new little entrance music that we got, and I think it's pretty awesome. So tonight, what we're going to be doing... Sorry, I'm pointing over here. I don't know where. Tonight, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting into some racing. I'm going to be here at the old Laguna. We're going to go ahead and knock it out. Try to go ahead and see what we can do. Pay some homage to the race. And I think what we're going to be doing is running... Not that one. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and swap it over. Need to go ahead and edit our colors a little bit because no. We're going to have a base color of this. And then we go down to here. Where is it? 512. And then we go to the blue. Try to go ahead and customize the car really fast. It looks pretty sick. I like it. Like it. Pretty dope. We are going to change the paint though, because I hate that. I'm going to go with the chrome because that's what we do. Accents. Gotta have the purple. Just make the wheels pop just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Car is saved. This is when we run the Ferrari 296 at Laguna Seca. We don't have any sponsors because, you know, we don't run sponsors. The McLaren did go the fastest, but according to my testing and everything like that, I got the Ferrari to go a little bit better. So we're going to run ours. We're going to go ahead and confirm it. We're going to do this. We're going to come over meow. Crank that up. Do... Let's see what... Shoot, I can only do 60 minutes. Custom race weekend. We're doing 15 minutes. 15. 9. Because we're going to have like a day time. Multiplier. We're going to do... It's like a 1 hour sprint, I believe, is the real race. So if we do 24 hours in a 1 hour, there we go. We have a day-night cycle. All right. Crank this up to about 24. I'm starting at 80. Don't judge me, because I'm trying to get better at the game and opponent aggressiveness. Holy crap, these guys are super aggressive. I'm gonna crank you down to about 5. All right, getting a little too big for your britches there. We're gonna be running straight GT3s for the cars, and yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. Do the do, as they say. Do the do. But excuse me if I go ahead and I'm making a little bit of noise in the background, getting some hydration. Got some body armor, cherry lime. It's the best one. I don't care what anybody says. Fight me in the comments. All right. Let's go ahead and kill the tunes. And I'm going to be running safe setup because that's what I did and that's how I got faster. I'm going to decrease that. Fuel strategy, we're fixing brakes. So we're doing a practice, so we're going to run that down. I'm going to kind of leave that alone. We are going to cheese it. Anybody says that they don't do this, they're full of crap. Arrow, we're going to put that on 3 for the brakes. Kind of leave it if it gets a little squirrely or whatever, cool, we'll go ahead and do that, but yeah. We're going to do SA 296. Save. All right. I'm going to have to do some adjustments with the old audio really quick. I do apologize if that is going to take a second because I need to have it playing in my headphones. Here we go. All right. So we got the field loaded. Unlike the online lobbies where everything is like 90% Mustang. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it.
Green light, give it all you can.
And of course, I forgot to do this. I am so sorry. Hit limiter. Let's go, boys. Oh, that's going to drive me nuts. You need to get over here. I need to get you squared up. There we go. Okay, there we go. And take off the pit limiter and let's go. 14 minutes of practice, so we're going to go ahead and get all the car warmed up. We're going to see how well we do. Just kind of go from there, man. I'm going to outlap. We're going to go ahead and get our tires all warms before we start punching it. And then hopefully we're able to go ahead and qualify, and hopefully I'm not going to blow out the computer as far as pace. But we'll see. I know that was definitely the wrong gear to take on that hill because this car was like, and I'm coming, and I'm going, and I'm... Yeah. No, you don't do that. Not on this hill. Sorry there, bud. Oh, squirrely squirrels. Alright, I'm going to do some adjustments on some things after I get done with the practice, getting the car warmed up, get myself warmed up, so we can go ahead and get on with the race. Car feels good though. Alright, see what we can do. Car's entering pit. They gotta watch out for those goobers. Yeah. We're just practicing. I'm not doing a full send. Chill out there, bro ham. Do appreciate everybody that's stopping by, watching the video, and hitting the like, follow, subscribe button, and all that other good stuff. You guys are awesome. I love you. Thanks for all the views on the YouTubes. Facebooks, Instagrams, and all of that. You guys are amazing. Only thing I do go ahead and say is there it goes. Thing I have damage off. We'll be out of practice already. Is hit that subscribe button for me, man. Really help out. Trying to get to the first benchmark 500. So alright. Might have to do some adjustments. Old Audi, my nemesis. We're gonna put that on for you guys. That way you can see all the relative information. And just start cruising. Use up our practice time. Hopefully, you know, not... No, we're gonna have a good race. It's good weather, beautiful day, beautiful track, beautiful people. You guys are all awesome. So... even though I'm... Oh, this is gonna be a fun turn one when race starts. This is gonna be a very fun turn one because everybody's just gonna... So we're gonna try to go ahead and get good quali, so that way we can be out in front and I don't have to be behind all the dumb traffic. Not really dumb traffic, I just don't want to be caught up in it because as you can see my safety rating's kind of taken a hit over the last couple races and I'm trying to get that thing to go back up. So we definitely need to go ahead and have a good clean race, a good battle free, contact free race. So that way we can start getting that number to go up some. We can get into some of these higher lobbies and hopefully learn how to race better. But again, still learning everything. Time's gonna be kind of super slow because I'm not even pushing it.
Personal fastest lap.
Ooh, personal fastest lap. Congratulations. I'm not even pushing. Consistency, that's what you gotta go ahead and do. You gotta be quick, but you also be consistent and have good clean laps. So if we can just have a good clean lap session, that'll be amazing. That'll mean I'm confident enough in the track to be able to go ahead and run it without having issue. So that's good. And for some reason we're going faster. It's always a good thing, I guess. Just follow the race in line. We won't push anything and we'll just follow these guys. He's going to try to overtake him on the outside. He thought about it. He was like, nope, we're not going to do that. We're going to play it safe coming up on this hill because that's what we're doing. Can't go too crazy. I'm going to overtake you because you're driving me nuts. You're going too slow. Plus, hopefully it'll help me out with my rating kind of going up, having good clean laps and passing people and making all the racecraft right moves. Yep. Faster than you are, bud. You might want to go ahead and scooch.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Fantastic. Ooh, we got a Nissan GTR. Heard on Jardir's one of his videos recently, or his live stream, he was talking about the Nissan GTR, and he was saying like LFM had that and the Bentley band, and I guess their Pro Series, which is, I don't know too much about it, but Would you have the GTR banned? Oh, because they want the Mustang to go ahead and be competitive, and the GTR is not backed, I guess. There's no BOP for the GTR.
Car on the right.
Nobody knows what to do, I guess you can say, on how to balance that car, but apparently that and the Bentley they banned because there's no BOP, I'm guessing. Totally guessing, but that's... And from what Jardir was saying is that they're about the only cars that can go ahead and seriously compete with the Mustang. And they won't even let them in because there's no BOP of like competitiveness, I guess you can say. I don't know how it all works out, but it's just from what I'm understanding as far as there's no like metric, I guess. I don't know. Or they're too good in certain areas, and they just want like the Mustang, Ferrari, Mercedes, McLaren, BMW, those, you know, races, or those cars racing. So, what's up, man? What you got there, Butch? Is he chilling?
Going to bed.
Oh, okay.
I'm in bed spot.
Well, if you give me 5 minutes, I'll come tuck you in. And he kind of screwed on time today because one, I'm a little late getting home because work was super busy today, and two, just trying to take care of the stuff I need to, you know, around the house. But Mrs. had a long day, so we're gonna go ahead and finish up the practice, and then I'm gonna take a 5-minute break, tuck her in, and wish her a good night, and then we'll be back on here to do our qualifying and our race. So that way we can go ahead and tell everybody we love them, and then just kind of move on. Make sure everybody has everything, and tuck them in, give them all the hugs and kisses, and move out of their way so they can get some sleep. You know what I'm saying? Try to do the right thing. Because at the end of the day, you got to go ahead and try to take care of the people that are closest to you as good as you can. I mean, but we are going to have a good practice. We are doing really good going around the track, so that's awesome. I really do like it. Race pace is going to be interesting, especially when it comes to qualifying, because I think these cars are going to run really slow. And I wonder if I can increase the difficulty a little bit, or if it's pretty much set. But it'll be good. It'll give me some patience when it comes to driving, instead of trying to hot lap every lap and being frustrated. But this is going to be a very, not difficult, but a very good track to go ahead and like be technical on, if that makes any sense,
Clear on the left.
and not do crazy jumble stuff like that. Like, get crazy with it, try to push it, but do it in a safe and controlled manner, not like, oh yeah, we're gonna pass you now.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Fantastic. We're gonna see if we can go ahead and push it this last couple of minutes. Let's get past the McLaren. Do anything crazy. Get a tow. So we can take them on the inside. Nope. It's fine. Try not to have any wrecks. Have a good clean race. That's what we need to do. Don't be overly aggressive, but be just enough. And this is where it comes down to... I feel like that corkscrew is going to mess a lot of the computer up. But that's just me. I'm going to have to figure out how to overtake on that corner there. Or get here and then see what I can do. Like a Max Verstappen kind of thing.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Just lunge into the corner real quick and be like, haha, this is mine now. I don't know how well that's going to work out, but we'll give it a shot. Downshift. We're going to stay as close to the corner as possible. We're going to go ahead and roll out. And then we're going to get in here, and then I'm going to downshift a little bit. We're going to come back in and hit this other corner. Basically, the video that I watched is like maximize the curbs, cut them as close as you can on the inside, and just punch it on the way out, because that's where you're going to get the time. It's maximize into the corners. So you want to try to cut the corners as close as you can without hitting the giant sausage rumble thing, and then that's where you'll find pace. Is pretty much from what I understand. You want to maximize on exit. You want to get to... I downshifted on purpose because you want to be in turn. In gear 3, we're going to go ahead and come in a little hot here. Turn it, swip it, come back down. I know that's not the perfect technical term for what I just did, but it is what it is. So you want to go ahead and come out, swoop this corner, cut in, get as close as you can to the little sausage curb there, roll out, brake about marker 2, do the same thing, drop down to 1, turn in. I did that one a little wide, so we are losing some time, but it's a good thing if we can go ahead and get a
Session is now
129. We are P1. Alright. So I will be right back, guys. You guys go ahead and enjoy the tune skis. I'm going to go ahead and put those back on while we're waiting for everything to finish. Like I said, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Everybody's tucked in, everybody's secure, everybody's gonna have good old dreams. And everybody's all tucked in. Sorry, I don't know if anybody heard that or not, but everybody's all tucked in, everybody's secure. Hope you guys are doing well. Oh, dang it, I forgot to give my wife something. Hold on. Alright, we're back. Sorry. Let's get back into racing mode. Alright. So it looks like we are at the top of the field, which is awesome. So that means we need to go ahead and see if we can adjust this, but probably not. It'll just be a good session to start building up the rating again. Start increasing the difficulty every time I stream. Let's go to the next session. Blow that up. All right. Oh, qualifying at 15 minutes of just craziness. All right, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna load. I'm gonna go to current setup. We're gonna adjust some fuel. About 20. $20 should give me enough to be able to go ahead and get through a qualifying session. Everything else is looking good. All right. Yeah. Was it caster was maxed? Max negative camber, I think is what it was. We're going to bring this down to a 0.1. It's a negative full 4, so we'll do 2. Go down to 2. Electronics. See, I don't know like how Ferraris work when it comes to the like ECU map. We just go to 1. Or is it like 8? I think it's 8. I don't know. We'll see. See what we can go ahead and do. Telemetry. Go ahead and load up. I'm just cranking it all the way up. I'm going to run to TC2. We'll run it on 3. Actually, we'll try this. Yeah, see, they go to ECU 3. Alright, so do load. Load. It's fine. Current setup. Max. Min. 0.1, I think, is what I want. I mean, we'll see. I'm just kind of dinking around here. 25 liters, there's that. I think the mechanical steering ratio needed to be like 15 on this. All right. See how she does. If it's complete garbage, then we'll go ahead and just put it back on the safe setup. Excuse me, sir, Mr. Lexus. What are you doing? What's going on? Do 1 out lap. And then we'll do 1 push lap. See how the car handles on our out lap. Should have made it on like a private practice. Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Clear on the right.
All right. Let's do it to it, Lars. Try to get around this track as fast as possible and then go ahead and get the tires and the brakes all warmed up so we can punch it. I have a feeling I'm still gonna go ahead and beat all of the competition, but Because I got the AI lowered so much. We'll see. I think I just need to get my confidence back into racing and slowly building up the skills, getting better. And here we go. Full on time to push, 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 push. Green, 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 green. Probably going to downshift a couple of these because the computer just wants to go ahead and leave me in
There's a slow car up ahead.
a weird gear selection on some of these corners. So I'll do like, I don't know, downshifting to see if I can go Fiesta. No, Mustang. Ferrari versus Mustang. Ford versus Ferrari. Looks like Ferrari came out on top of that one there, bud. Easy through here, punch it and come around, come out, so we can swing back in. Probably did that all wrong, but I feel like it was right. You know what I'm saying? You know when you just got it. Because they want you to come all the way down, the computer will drop you into second, and it's like, it's good enough. No. You gotta be in first on that corner, because if you're...
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Yeah. It's not the fastest, but I'm not even running, I guess you can say, optimal setup, but we're gonna see if we can go ahead and push it. I lost a lot of time on that corner. Nope. A little too much in the bean sauce there. We're just trying to have a good, clean, stable race. I'm not racing ultra sweat mode. Not trying to run alien laps. Did go faster through that corner because I don't have any traffic, so you're gonna see the time differential start changing on the screen. Good brakes. Good brakes. See if we can make up some time on this corner here. Did a little bit. See, that's what you want to avoid, is that bump thing, the sausage curb, because it'll eat your lunch. And our friendly neighborhood GTR is in front of us. We are a little bit slower, but we still got 10 minutes. It'll be alright. I might decrease the old TC. We're gonna pass on the outside. Not really. Pass or do a TC change and see. You guys are really screwing up my qualifying right now.
On the left. Clear on the left.
Like, these guys are driving super slow. Like, what's up, bro? No, you're the computer. I hope I didn't make you that weak. Might have to increase the difficulty if I can. I don't think I can once the weekend's already started. But it'll give me good practice on navigating through traffic, so that's always a plus. We are running 2 seconds slower, because I'm following behind slow grandpa drivers. And they're like, no, we're staying on this line, and this line is ours.
Clear on the right.
That's going to be the corner, I guess, for overtaking. A couple other spots, but I need to get a little bit more, I guess you can say, aggressive when it comes to that. too timid. But I did go ahead and try out the this car, the McLaren, the Lambo, and the Porsche. They were all pretty close based off of just the safe setup, so a couple hundredths of a second off, and that rear end, I gotta stiffen up that freaking anti-roll bar on the rear. They're all like really close to each other when it came to time, so I'm not super crazy worried about it. Like, I feel like the Ferrari will do well at Laguna. Would like to go ahead and try to learn the Mustang, but kind of have a feeling that thing may be getting a nerf, but we shall see.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Because I don't think that Assetto Corsa is, or for this game, at least for ACC, it's not going to go ahead because they're really focused on Evo right now. I think once Evo is up and running, we might start getting, I don't know, maybe more content, because I believe there are some tracks that are missing, but I don't know how far they're going to go into this game when they have Evo. And then you've got games like Le Mans Ultimate that is like doing pretty well for itself. I mean, we're gonna have another race with that tomorrow at Spa, doing a hypercar race, so hopefully you guys will go ahead and swing by and check that out.
Clear on the right.
And they did a good job on Le Mans when they went ahead and did the like layouts and stuff, but what everybody's waiting for is June 10th, I believe is the date, to be able to go ahead and have the big last update for the game as part as the season pass for last year, because this is the big one where it's like driver swaps start coming in, so people can start running these longer stint races, and you can go ahead and get into some of those, you know, true WEC style racing, instead of doing the 90-minute here or the 100 minutes. You know, you can start getting into the 3, 6, 12, 24-hour races like the big ones. And then if it goes well, I do believe that they will start bringing in other cars and other tracks that are part of the WEC or the WEC lineup for that game, and it's only going to get better. But I believe that this next update is going to be the one that either makes or breaks that game as far as longevity for the game, because if they don't get this right, you're going to chase a lot of people off just because they've been waiting a long time for this. And these are like not even people like me. It'd be cool like for me to go ahead and get into something to where it's doing like a, longer style endurance race and I'm part of a race team. I think that would be awesome. But I believe some of the esports teams that are looking to use this as like or use that game as their training platform for, because you got 3 different classes that you can run in that game. You've got Hypercar, you've got LMP2s or prototypes, and then you've got GTEs. So it's like, you're going to be, if you do it right, that game will survive and do very well for itself. But they have to nail this next update, and if they don't, then it'll be a very
Car on the left.
short lifespan of that game. People will still play it. I mean, I'll still play it just because it has the content, but you're not going to get those true WEC style races. And I think that's where it's going to go ahead and make or break this game, because you're going to have people that want to go ahead and do the 3, 6, 9, 12, 24 hour races. And if you don't do this correctly, it's going to go ahead and you're going to really upset, I guess, a majority of the community that's wanting this car or the game to go ahead and succeed, because it is very, very good. I enjoy the crap out of it. I don't play it as much because I like GT3 racing, but I want to go ahead and do it more, because once this update does come out, I believe that there will be a lot more for it. I think there are some fine-tuning things that they need to go ahead and do, kind of like the way ACC has done their ranking. Like, I'm offline, but I can still build my skills. I think they need to go ahead and bring something like that into the game for those that are not like hyper competitive online. I do know there is the racing control like subscription that you can get a part of to go ahead and do you know, get into the premium races and stuff like that. But I believe there needs to be something like this to where you can go ahead and have like your casual player jump in instead of being in a wreck fest when you go ahead and you're lower rank in the lower ranking lobbies and basically being locked out of being able to compete in the higher level, which I understand. They want to have you start out at the GT3s because why not? You got to be able to control that car before you can get in the LMP. The LMP car is just nuts. It's like a giant go-kart. It's just motor, TC, and fuel. And then you've got the hypercar where you've got to go ahead and you're basically driving like an F1 style car, but it's got a full body, and you've got to go ahead and get your regular fuel and your electronic fuel to go ahead and last you an entire race. So I think that once the update for that game drops next month, it will definitely go ahead and show its true colors of where it wants to be. And they need to go ahead and start bringing in some of the other WEC vehicles. I mean, Mercedes, AMG needs to be included into the game. I believe that is definitely something that needs to be done as far as a car for the GT3 guys. LMP cars I think are pretty much set. Hypercars are pretty much set. I think there may be one or two that are missing, but I don't know enough about the hypercars to go ahead and say, yeah, you need this. But I do believe that you're for the guys that are just starting out and they're trying to get their online ranking up and putting them in a bronze class with GT3 cars, you definitely need to go ahead and start them out and have more GT3 options. I mean, you got the big ones. I wish ACC had the Corvette C8, but they don't. And I don't think until AC Evo gets flushed out and once it's past its early access stage, I don't think a lot of updates are going to be coming. You know, maybe some small software stuff, but nothing huge as far as like
Session is now over.
major content updates for ACC. So that's good. I mean, shoot, we're in pole. We got pole. But yeah, I believe they're missing the Mercedes, the Audi, but I think Audi's got a couple more years on their racing contract before they're up. Bentley's definitely not going to be a part of it. GTR's definitely not going to be a part of it. They've already got Porsche, McLaren, and Lambo. You got the BMW. The Lexus, I don't think will be a part of it because they don't have their GT3 cars anymore. But if you start implementing a little bit more on, or at least bringing in Let me do a quick Googles. Sorry, I know this is a lot. I'm kind of doing a lot and trying to communicate and talk properly. So, for LMU, what? Are a part of WEC circuits. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick little Google break. So, or ChatGPT break. So as of May 25, Le Mans Ultimate is incorporated most of the circuits of the 23 and 24 FIA WEC seasons. Here's a breakdown of the current available tracks. Of course, you've got Sebring, Portimao, Spa, Le Mans. You've got Monza, Fuji, Bahrain. You've got Imola, Coda, and Interlagos is in the game. Now they do have Qatar, the La Salle circuit is coming, but as of now, all circuits of the 23 and 24 seasons are either available in the game or confirmed for future release. There is no announcements to plan to include from earlier WEC seasons such as Silverstone or Nürburgring. Well, that's unfortunate. So let me ask a better question. Are a part the season. All right. So we got poll. That's cool. I'm just having a little snack and I want to go ahead and, you know, kind of do some research and stuff like that. Yeah, so they'll have everything, and then Qatar will be the next track, I believe, that will come, and then they'll have the full WEC series for this. Now, what I do want to go ahead and do is what are the GT3 cars in the game this time, and what are the cars that are missing that are in WEC. So we'll find out real quick and see. All right, so you've got the Ferrari, you've got the Beamer, you've got the Corvette, you've got the McLaren Evo, the 911, Aston Martin, and the Ford. They've got to bring in the Lexus RCF, the Mercedes, and the Lambo. Those are the three cars that are not in the game that are still active in WEC. So the big update needs to happen next month, and it needs to go well. Then you've got to go ahead and take that update. If it goes well, you need to start bringing in those last three cars so everybody will have the full GT3 experience, I guess you can say, if that makes sense. And then you know, periodic quality of life stuff and all that other junk. So we're going to the next session. Sorry, I'm kind of rambling and having a